Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are going to explore a coin that millions of people have seen, but very few have truly taken the time to understand: the 2006 quarter dollar. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary 25-cent coin, something you might find in your pocket, a coin jar, or tucked away in an old drawer. But what if I told you that this small coin represents a fascinating chapter of American history and carries a story that connects millions of people across the United States? What if one simple quarter could tell us about a nation, its heritage, and the unique designs that made collectors pay attention once again? Stay with me until the very end, because the story behind the 2006 quarter dollar is far more interesting than most people imagine. The year 2006 was a time when the United States Mint was continuing one of the most successful coin programs ever created. Across America, people eagerly checked their change, looking for new quarter designs, hoping to find the latest release and add it to their collections. For many Americans, collecting quarters became more than a hobby. It became a journey through the history and geography of the nation. Every quarter represented a different place, a different story, and a different piece of American identity. When we look at a 2006 quarter dollar today, we are not just looking at a coin. We are looking at a small piece of history that traveled through countless hands, stores, cities, and communities. Imagine how many people may have carried this coin. Imagine how many transactions it witnessed. Imagine the stories it could tell if it could speak. That is one of the reasons coin collecting remains so fascinating. Every coin carries a silent history. On the front of the 2006 quarter, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington, one of the most important figures in American history and the first president of the United States. His image has appeared on the quarter for generations and remains one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage. The word liberty appears proudly above, while the motto "In God We Trust" reminds us of traditions that have appeared on American coins for decades. Yet what truly made many 2006 quarters special was the reverse side. During this period, quarter designs celebrated different states and highlighted the culture, achievements, and heritage that made each one unique. These designs transformed ordinary coins into miniature works of art that millions of Americans searched for and collected. Suddenly, a simple quarter was no longer just change. It became a piece of a larger story. Collectors young and old checked their pockets, searched through coin rolls, and traded with friends and family, hoping to complete their sets. Some people still remember the excitement of finding a new state quarter for the very first time. What makes the 2006 quarter dollar especially interesting is the way it connects everyday life with history. Unlike rare treasures hidden away in museums, these coins were carried by ordinary people every single day. They bought groceries, paid packing meters, purchased newspapers, and traveled from state to state. Yet despite their everyday use, they became one of the most collected coin series in modern American history. Another fascinating aspect of the 2006 quarter is condition. While millions were produced, finding one in exceptional condition can still be exciting. Collectors carefully examine details, luster, and overall appearance, always hoping to find an example that has remained beautifully preserved through the years. A coin that escaped heavy circulation often becomes much more desirable than one that spent years passing from hand to hand. Some collectors spend years searching for high-quality examples to complete their collections. Coin collecting is about much more than value. It is about discovery. It is about preserving history. It is about holding a tangible connection to another moment in time. When someone picks up a 2006 quarter dollar today, they are holding a piece of American history that has already lived through nearly 2 decades of change. Think about everything that has happened since 2006. Technology has transformed daily life. New generations have grown up. The world has changed in countless ways. Yet this small coin remains as a reminder of that era. That is the magic of coin collecting. It allows us to touch history in a way that books and photographs never can. As we continue our journey through the story of the 2006 quarter dollar, remember that every coin has a past. Every scratch, every mark, and every detail tells part of a larger story. Whether you are an experienced collector or someone who simply enjoys learning about history, this coin offers a fascinating glimpse into America's heritage and the enduring appeal of its coinage. So, take a closer look at your collection, check your spare change, and keep your eyes open. You never know when an ordinary-looking coin might reveal an extraordinary story. Now, let's talk about one of the most exciting parts of coin, collecting the possibility of value. While most 2006 quarter dollars are worth only their face value in circulation, certain examples can attract much greater interest from collectors. One of the most talked about possibilities is the discovery of an unusual mint error. Collectors often search for double details, off-center strikes, die cracks, or other production abnormalities that make a coin stand out from ordinary examples. A well-preserved 2006 quarter with a noticeable mint error can sometimes sell for significantly more than 25 cents, depending on rarity, condition, and collector demand. This is why experienced collectors carefully inspect every detail under good lighting. Sometimes a coin that appears completely ordinary at first glance can reveal something unexpected. And that possibility is what keeps the excitement of coin collecting alive year after year. As we reach the end of today's journey, remember that every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. The 2006 quarter dollar is more than just a piece of change. It's a small piece of American history that has traveled through countless hands and witnessed years of change. Whether you're a dedicated collector or simply curious about old coins, never underestimate the stories hidden in everyday pocket change. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep checking your coins, because the next great discovery could be closer than you think.